Hey there, Pierce Conway here for episode 6 of Cocktails with Pierce. And it's going to be a very special episode, our first deluxe episode, if you will. We're going to be behind the scenes making our cocktail and then on another location enjoying it. And here we are checking in from Garrisons Landing, a beautiful town of Phillipstown in the Hudson Valley, one of the many amazing communities here on the likes of Peekskill, Newburgh, Kingston, Cold Spring, Beacon, and so many other amazing communities that help you achieve a lifestyle of outdoor living, where you have the river and boating opportunities, kayaking. You also have all the mountains and all the miles and miles of trails, and you have all these cute little downtown villages with very artsy vibes, great food, and eclectic populations and everything in between. And today we're going to be tuning in with our first celebrity guest, the Peter Conway. You know him well. He's the cocktail master, so it's only appropriate for me to bring him in for this series. And then we're going to be going up to our friend's house who lives up in the hills, and she's a beautiful cabin-style home with a pool. And this will give you a little look of what it's like to be here on the landing in the stunning landscape on the river. Views of West Point, absolutely exceptional. And then, of course, up in the hills where you have space and acreage and privacy. And if you're looking for a change of lifestyle and you want more privacy, or you want the cute, artsy downtown vibe, between Cold Spring, Beacon, and Garrison, we can help you find that, no problem. So tune in for our next part and enjoy.
Well, we're heading over to our dear friend Emma's pool today, and every other weekend we visit, and I make a special cocktail for the gang. Everyone's visiting, and today we're making a rosemary-based grapefruit gin cocktail, kind of a punch, and everyone likes to drink, so I got to make it in big quantities. So I think I'll just get started.
Excellent.
So we went ahead and made our rosemary simple syrup ahead of time because you want that nice and cold. It's your standard recipe: a cup of nice clean water, a cup of sugar, a little bit less because I like a little less sweetness, and you just put that in a pot and let it all come together. But to make it special, you can put in rosemary or any sort of different fruit or herb to give it a special touch. We use 3 sprigs of rosemary to get this beautiful simple syrup, which is absolutely amazing. Gotta have good ice. I have some nice spring water made ice, make in our freezer. And we start off with proportions. Hello there. I gotta keep it standard, you know, I gotta make a mistake, have a fun video. We use like Tropicana, it's pure juice, no concentrate, it's got the real thing, no sugar in there. So we're gonna start off with 3 parts of this. I always like to start with the juice first to layer. Then we're gonna bring in our alcohol. There's layer number 2. We're going with 2 parts of this, about half. I don't want it too boozy. I'm going to go a little light, maybe add more as we go along. And then the essential rosemary. Simple. And about 1 part of that. Again, we'll taste it as we go along. We have rosemary, which we're going to put in the glasses as a little sprig, a little accent. And stir.
So now we're poolside up in the hills of Garrison at our dear friend's house. The great thing about this community is you can, and all the communities in the Hudson Valley, is you can find a really nice rental or house in a small downtown, small village type area, or have a beautifully isolated home up in the hills off a dirt road, completely hidden from everyone else. In Garrison, for example, you need to have a minimum at least 1 acre or 5 acres of land on your property per zoning. So if you're looking for a special separation like that, these communities in the Hudson Valley are the perfect places to consider. But enough of that for now. To enjoy our drink, we obviously have it pre-mixed from home, perfectly recycled with the containers we made it from. We'll go just a little bit of ice. Our our mix. Sprig of rosemary. And then a little bit of seltzer. Get it bubbly. And enjoy. And anything better than a fresh drink is a dip in the pool.